you're a fan of fixed blade field knives, or you want a fixed blade knife, you're going to appreciate OERLA OLK 033rd, the outdoor fixed blade camping knife. Featuring a full tang 420HC steel blade with precise cryogenic tempering, increases the steel's crystalline structure, enhancing strength, flexibility, and hardness, and the ability to hold a keen edge over time, and delivers all the razor-sharp cutting power you're going to need. The black G10 handle providing an extremely secure grip, non-slip. Accord with human body engineering for superior hand control, agility, and comfort. OERLA OLK 033rd also equipped a high-strength, lightweight Kydex material sheath with a universal clip that you can adjust for scout carrying or vertically carrying angle. Also, you can use the removable and adjustable spacers on the clip-on any belt size for easy portability.
From the MTech line of master cutlery, this is a very nice little neck knife. The item number is MT2014GY. Now it has an ABS sheath. The sheath works very well. It holds it in very securely and silently as well. It locks in through that collar there. It also comes with a neck chain, right, for use as a neck knife. Deployment is very easy as well. Now the overall length of this blade is 6 1/2 inches. All right, and the length of the edge itself is 2 3/4 inches. The handle is injection molded plastic, making it extremely light. And you see it is a dagger style design with extreme piercing ability for emergency self-defense application. However, it is also very sharp as well. You see that there. This would be excellent for those extreme situations where one might need to defend themselves, especially if you have a dangerous job. An excellent last-ditch safety and security item. And it weighs practically nothing. I mean, you will not notice this on your person. It will not weigh you down. You can wear this when you could not bring larger self-defense tools, and it clicks into the sheath. You see it clicks in very securely. It will not fall down even if you wear it as a neck knife. All right, so an excellent security and self-defense item from the MTech brand of master cutlery.
Hi everyone, Craig here with Tops Knives. Today's overview is for the Fieldcraft by the Brothers of Bushcraft. And this is one of our best knives. What can I really say to do it justice? We've had a ton of success with this knife, and because of that we've released 2 new versions of it that I think a lot of you are really going to enjoy.
Okay, let's jump right in. The first new version is one that many of you have been asking for, the tumble finish. The wait for a Fieldcraft without a powder coat is officially over. A lot of bushcrafters like their knives without a coating because it can go through wood more cleanly and easily. And of course, it still has our famous modified Scandi grind, which really gives the bob a very sharp edge. The second new version is Coyote Tan. This sports a Coyote Tan Kydex sheath along with a Coyote Tan powder coat, which really looks great. We've also given it green canvas micarta handle scales as an added touch. Another difference that I'd like to point out between the 2 versions is handle thickness. The tan handles, whether on the tumble finish or on the original with the black traction coating, are going to be the thickest. But for those of us out there with smaller hands or that don't mind a thinner handle, the green handles, while thinner, will perform just as well. But keep in mind, the difference between the thickness of each handle is quite small. The specs between different models of the Brothers of Bushcraft are the same, with the exception of the different handle thicknesses. Each Brothers of Bushcraft comes with a Kydex sheath, Coyote Tan for that version, and black for all other versions. Our leather bushcraft sheath is also a great fit for this knife. Blade length on the Brothers of Bushcraft is 4.5 inches, and the overall length is 10 inches. It's made of 1095 high carbon steel, which is differentially heat treated, and it has a thickness of 3/16 of an inch. So whether you're interested in the tumble finish or the Coyote Tan finish, you're definitely going to get a workhorse with the Fieldcraft by the Brothers of Bushcraft. Now let's get outside and use this thing some. What really makes the Fieldcraft a great knife is how well it performs. It's very easy to clean off the smaller branches from a stick that you plan to use for a tent peg, a spear, a walking stick, or any other use that you have in mind. You can do push cuts, you can do stop cuts. The modified Scandi grind allows you to make deep, long cuts, but you can also get in there and make some shallow, detailed cuts for woodworking or feather sticking. Although the Fieldcraft is not meant for chopping, we figured we'd give it a try just to see how it performed. Overall, this is one of the best knives you will ever own. So whichever version you like the best, don't wait any longer. It's time to order yours today. Thank you for taking the time to watch another one of our videos. Please like and share it, and then leave your comments down below. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and all those other social media websites. And as always, thank you for trusting Tops.
This is the Edict. The full-size Tanto-style blade has a full fine edge and is made from premium US 154 cm steel. The black ceramic coating does double duty to minimize reflection and prevent corrosion. Thumb studs deploy the blade quickly with one hand, and the nice lock-back closing mechanism provides structural integrity during heavy-duty use. The glass-filled nylon handle is built with a large palm swell, a deep finger groove for heavy-duty work, and a rubberized diamond texture overmold for secure grip in all conditions. Proudly made in Portland, Oregon, this is the Edict.
SOG-TAC is one of our best-selling automatic folding knives, and for the second generation, we've redesigned it from the ground up. SOG-TAC AU takes feedback from our professional and defensive carry users and delivers a stronger, faster, and more flexible automatic knife system. One of our biggest innovations is our introduction of ambidextrous opening, using SOG's incredibly strong XR lock system. This means that whichever hand you're using, you can open SOG-TAC AU quickly and confidently. One common complaint on automatics is complicated manual safeties and how they can often get in the way of a fast opening. We've aimed to solve this by integrating a double action safety into the deployment slider. If you want the blade locked out, you push the slider forward over the detent, mitigating inadvertent deployment in your pocket or on your gear during high impact movements. If you want to deploy, you simply pull back over the detent, on either side, straight into the open position. This design reduces the need for fine motor skill use in high stress situations. Need to deploy? Just yank back on the slider. So, if you want to use a safety, it's there. And to deploy, it's just one action instead of two. SOG-TAC AU uses a slim, lightweight, and robust aluminum handle, finished with a grippy micro-texturing all over the anodized frame. SOG-TAC AU comes in 3 sizes, and a wide variety of blade styles depending on user needs. The full size is available in a clip point and a Tanto 3.4-inch blades, with serrated options for both. The Compact has the same blade options, but a more concealable 2.9-inch blade. And our ever-popular California Special uses the same SOG-TAC AU Compact handle, but a California-compliant sub-2-inch blade. All SOG-TAC AUs feature Cryo D2 steel and are hand-built by our team, right here in the USA. SOG-TAC AU will be available in the fall of 2021, with an MSRP of $138.95 for the compact sizes and $166.95 for the full size. To find out when the SOG-TAC AU family is available, click on the link in the bio or description and register for alerts.
Welcome to the Cold Steel Corner, guys. Today we have Andrew Demko in the house. Welcome.
Thank you.
We're going to talk about one of my other favorite knives for 2020, the Lite. Now, this one is a thin profile, AUS 10A steel, weighs 3.2 ounces, and you can see how thin this knife is. It's extremely lightweight. This is a great knife. You get 3.5-inch blade on it. And Andrew, why don't you tell us how this knife came about?
Okay, so interestingly, you're the first persons to hear this story too. I was on a canoe trip and I took the Broken Skull. In fact, my friend at work, Mike, made some Kydex neck rigs. We're running this because it's a lightweight knife, but it was a little too old school, you know?
Yeah.
So I took my Broken Skull and it's got a clip point, so a recurve clip. I flattened that out and made it a straight clip, and then I modified the handle a little bit so it didn't have the classic kind of rancher style handle. And so it was just basically more modernized. And then after that, I was like, man, that was cool. It's so lightweight. You know, I put it in my swimming trunks, and it was awesome. So then I came back to work after a weekend of fun, you know, and I was inspired to...
Your R&D weekend.
Yeah, it's my R&D, so I was inspired to create a knife that's very lightweight, easy to carry in any attire.
Yeah.
But still useful. You know, 3.5-inch blade, a handle that you can get your whole hand on, including your pinky.
Yep. Typically, when you get a knife that's that light of weight or that thin of profile, it's not very functional for larger jobs. Usually, it's a smaller knife. You know, it's really just a little thing you put in your pocket.
Yep.
And this has really hit that market where I can use a bigger knife, but it doesn't weigh much.
Yeah, and it's got the G10 with this is called medium texture, even though it seems really fine. It's a medium texture G10. You know, great jimping here.
I'm a jimping nerd, so
Okay,
I like
good.
the jimping,
Good.
man. And also the texture on it, like you'd mentioned, the medium texture. This is great if you get wet hands or you're in skinning something, you get blood, guts, anything on your hands, oils that might make it slick.
Right.
That medium texture helps you still have a grip on it.
It's easy on your hand, easy on your pocket, but it's still enough to get a secure grip.
Yeah, did you hear that? Easy on your pocket, so you won't be ripping up your jeans when you pull it in and out. Well, Andrew, thanks for coming in today and talking about the Lite. Like I said, this is one of my favorite knives for 2020.
What's this one?
Well,
You're glad I asked.
glad you asked. The Lite also comes in a Tanto point, and quite an aggressive Tanto point at that. Why don't you tell us about that?
So this is an interesting grind on this Tanto point, that it's flat ground, or usually we call this taper ground.
Yeah.
In America we say flat ground, but taper ground. And then it's high. Most Tantos would be almost considered saber ground, where the bevel is not very high. So this is a high grind. The higher that grind, the thinner or the less the angle is, so you have better shearing.
Mm-hmm.
But by pulling that straight through and then leaving this really stout tip, you have a really, really strong point that can pierce just about anything that needs pierced.
Yeah, you can see how thick that tip is when you're looking at it from the top.
So you have basically full spine thickness up to, I don't know what that is, about 3/16 of an inch right there, as compared to the, you can
see the difference in
point.
that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, depending on what your tastes are or what your end use is going to be,
Yep.
either one will work.
Well, it's an excellent design. It's lightweight, thin profile, medium texture grip, doesn't tear up your pockets, and at $99.99 MSRP, it's at a great price point at that. All right.
Let me ask, before we go, what do you prefer?
I prefer the drop point personally, but I like to spend a lot of time in the outdoors, so I like the skinning blades. It's just more my style versus the Tanto. Not to take away from the Tanto blade, it has a lot of functions as well, as you talked about. But personally, I'm just a drop point guy.
Right.
Stay tuned, guys. Hopefully, we can have Andrew talk some more about our knives for 2020.
Hey Camillus fans, we're here to talk about the Camillus Pristine. This is a great folding knife from Camillus. It features a VG10 Carbonitride titanium folding blade. The Carbonitride titanium gives you a 10 times harder blade than untreated steel, so that gives you an edge retention of 10 times longer, so you have great customer satisfaction and cutting capabilities. It's 6 3/4 inches overall length. It's got a 3-inch blade and a 3mm backbone. Again, this is a liner lock knife with a fusion of G10 and stainless steel in a beautiful pattern. It also features a custom backbone, which is custom etched by the Camillus factory. And so again, the Camillus Pristine, it's got a VG10 Carbonite titanium blade, fusion of stainless steel and G10 scales, and a custom backbone. The Camillus Pristine.
This is the Sharkbelly from Gerber. The classic everyday carry, now with a killer grip. American-made, dependable, and highly practical. This proven design is enhanced with the modern sheep's foot blade, ambidextrous thumb hole, and shark skin grip. Choose from fine edge or partially serrated 420 HC steel blade. Flat top serrations can be easily sharpened, making it ideal for everyday use. Wear it your way with the scratch-resistant wire pocket clip. The Gerber Sharkbelly. You don't have to be a big fish to bite like one.